Hey everybody, Fletch from All Things Overlanding here. On today's review, I'm actually going to be focusing on a piece of equipment that doesn't have a lot to do with camping, but has more to do with audio. I actually received this FiFine lavalier mic, which I'm using right now, so the audio that you're hearing is coming through that microphone. The reason I wanted to talk about it is I get a lot of questions from people saying what kind of video equipment do you use, what kind of audio equipment do you use, so I'm going to start doing reviews of those things as well, just so that you guys kind of get an inside look at it. And if you're interested in starting your own channel or interested in kind of doing your own thing, just want to be able to give you some honest feedback on some of the stuff that I use and maybe save you some time and headache searching for what is best for you to use on your channel. So on today's review, I'm going to be going through a lavalier microphone by a company called FiFine. So, after today's review, we'll get to the end and I'll let you know what I thought about it. Because right now I can't hear what this audio sounds like, so we'll see. This footage was recorded using my iPhone's OEM microphone from about 3 feet away. This footage was recorded using my Boya shotgun mic with dead cat on it from about 3.5 feet away. Footage was recorded using my CAD U1 stationary table mic. All right guys, at this point you can see I've actually switched over to my DJI Pocket instead of my normal tripod, and I'm recording the video on that as well. But now this time, this audio that you're hearing is coming from the wireless mic pack straight through my lapel mic, transmitted wirelessly to the USB on my computer, and then input into Audacity, which is the program that I use for recording my audio. So far, from the levels that I can see in here, it might even be a little bit too loud. I might want to move it a little further away. So it's going to take a little bit of playing with to get it just right, but moving it that far away, it looks like I'm not over speaking the mic as much as I was before. But so again, I haven't heard any of this yet. I'm just recording it all in a straight chronological fashion. So we'll hear what this sounds like at the end, and that'll be the proof, right? Like that'll tell us how good this mic is. All right, guys. So this audio is being recorded directly onto my DJI Osmo Pocket. So that you can hear that audio as well. So now we've heard the CAD U1 desktop mic. We've heard the default OEM microphone on the iPhone XR. We've heard the Boya shotgun mic with dead cat on it. And now you've heard the DJI Osmo, which actually has 2 microphones on it. A lot of the complaints about that are that doesn't sound that great. I personally don't think it sounds terrible. Now I'm about 8-10 inches away from it right now, so it probably sounds as good as it possibly could. I'm inside, so there's no wind. But so now we're going to open this, and then I'm going to do some recordings with the FiFine technology K031B. So let's open it up first, and then as I open it, then we can kind of talk through the benefits of this microphone, some of the really cool features that they've built into it. Part of the channel is I'm a new to YouTube content creator. I have a few years experience in marketing, so I know a tiny bit, but I'm learning this all as I go. And so, kind of my hope is to talk to other folks that are interested in this as well, and kind of, sharing their content with people and creating things that can help other people out. So some of the things I will review will be things like this, but again, I'll probably throw them into a separate list, but still great product, really interesting. So let's open it up. It comes with this sort of overhead headset, if you will, and then it also comes with a lavalier mic, which is basically just a little mic like you see people on TV using that they clip to their lapel, and then it's USB, which is pretty sweet. So like you can plug this straight into the side of your computer, and then they say up to about 80 feet away is how far you can get with the cordless mic pack. And it'll record that audio straight to your computer. The other cool thing, and it did require an additional purchase, which I just purchased on my own, but you do need, if you're using an iPhone, as your primary recording device, because a lot of the times I'll be shooting the video on my pocket, but again, since I'm far away, I want to have the closer audio from the lavalier mic. I actually did have to buy this Lightning to USB connector. They actually recommended that, the folks at FiFine, which it's useful. I can use it for other things too, but so basically I'll plug this into the USB connector and then plug that all into my phone. And then that's where the audio signal will be going, and it can be recorded on like a voice recorder on my phone, and then I can edit that into the video later on. So anyways, enough talking about the logistics of it. This is the packaging. You get a really nice user's guide with really easy to understand. Looks like they used a Mac, which helps me because I'm a Mac user. But they kind of walk you through how to use it. There's nothing that you need to install or anything like that to use this microphone. It's just you plug it in and it just starts working. So kind of nice little company card. Thanks for being a customer. Here's where you can engage with us on social media. Some styrofoam to protect everything. So then, here we've got the aforementioned USB, which is a pretty nice looking piece of technology, kind of a standard dongle like you would see. We have got the cord for the lavalier mic and then the plug-in that'll go into the mic box. And then here, of course, is the headset piece. So, sometimes if I'm shooting things that, you can't see, if I was recording a voiceover or doing a podcast, I might use this for that, just for comfort and ease. Pull the cord out of there. So then under that, pretty cool, there's the box. So again, about 80 feet worth of range that you can get out of this thing. Let me get it down there into the camera so you can see better. It does require 2 AA batteries, just FYI, which I've actually got sitting over here so we can power this thing right up. But let me get those popped in there really quick. Again, up to about 80 feet on this thing you should be able to get, which I'm pretty excited about because the most I would probably ever be is 15 or 20 away from the truck maybe. So yeah, so that's that. I think I'm going to switch now to the headset, and then that way we'll just have a plethora of things that we can compare. So bear with me while I get that switched out. Actually, it's really easy. So there's just a button you push on the back here. There's a little, if you can see it there, a little black button. You push right out. Pop this bad boy off there. Grab headset mic. Undo the little twist tie on it. Let's take this and okay, how does this work? Just like that. All right, so this is a little weird. I have no idea how you put this thing on your head. Why does it go like this? It does say something in here about this thing. These are not for your ears. Oh, I see. I'm using it totally wrong. Cut this part. It actually goes like this. Okay. Maybe we'll cut that part, maybe we won't, but I'm not afraid to look dumb. It's fine, it happens more frequently than you would think. Okay, except now I realize we lost the audio there. I'll pull the audio from the DJI Pocket in between while I'm unplugged from this. Okay, and that just plugs right in like that. And yeah, I can see it's spiking again. So now this is the audio recorded on the Pocket, but being transmitted wirelessly from the FiFine K031 to the USB into the computer. And obviously you can adjust this, a little bit closer, a little bit farther away from your face. Looks like it's pretty loud right now. Hello? Yeah. So now this is the audio from the K031 from FiFine with the headset on. So I may look a little silly. Again, I probably wouldn't use this personally. I wouldn't use this when I'm recording on-camera stuff. I would use this more if I'm going to do a voiceover for a product review or things like that. This battery pack, though, pretty light. I mean, it basically just weighs the weight of the 2 AA batteries plus a couple ounces maybe. It's extremely light. It has a clip on the back of it here too that is pretty tight that you could use to attach it to a pocket, the back of your pants, that sort of thing. The cords are just about long enough, so they're not crazy long, so you don't have to deal with trying to hold them up, but it would fit down on your waist just perfectly. So again, I'm excited to hear the quality of the audio here at the end when we get done. So final thoughts on the FiFine K031 cordless lavalier and headset microphone. One, the price. The price of this thing is right at about $40. It's available on Amazon. Get it in 2 days, which is great. But overall, the quality of the sound of the microphone far exceeds the quality of the CAD U1, the default iPhone XR microphone, even the DJI Osmo with 2 microphones, and even the Boya shotgun microphone. So again, really excited to keep using this. I will do some further tests for sure on my next trip. I'll take this with me and be able to use it to get some, out in the air, sort of. If it's windy, I'd like to test that. Then I would just go a little ways away from the truck and with this pack on and probably the lapel mic, and then I would review, whatever the product is that I was talking about, or I would talk about the trip, or I would talk about, vehicle modifications, that kind of stuff at that point. So anyways, again, super great buy on this thing for $40. Definitely check it out. They've got great reviews on Amazon as well, so don't just take my word for it. I'm going to put a link to this product in the description. Also going to put a link to the connector piece that you need to run it with an iPhone at least. Now, obviously, if you had a Samsung or a different type and it took them, say, micro USB or USB-C, you'd want to get something similar, but a USB to micro USB or whatever the input is for your phone. So just a note there, but I'll put a link to this. I'll put a link to the FiFine microphone as well. And then, of course, obviously, if you have any questions or any comments, please post up below. I'd love to hear from you. What are you guys using? I'd also like to hear about that. If you guys are, say, overlanders or travelers and you're into, videography and shooting videos and things like that, what camera gear do you use? What microphone gear do you use? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know how I'm doing. And click subscribe. Click subscribe down below for more videos in the future. Again, I'm going to be doing more of this type of stuff as I kind of get into it, because I keep getting more and more audio and video gear. So yeah, please subscribe. Click the bell for notifications when new videos being released. And yeah, post up in the comments. So again, from Fletch here at All Things Overlanding, get out there, live, learn, and discover. And we'll see you next time.